And in 1933, they took the gold away from you. It became a crime for you to own gold. If you had a gold piece, you had to hide them. I've talked to 2 or 3 people who showed me gold, they say, from 1933, but not many because you go to jail for it. And he took you off the gold standard. Now, that'd be fine if that's where you quit, but you don't quit there. Nebuchadnezzar dreams about an image, and the top's gold. But when you come down into silver, that ain't evolution. You go from the silver to the brass. That ain't evolution. Darwin was crazy. Darwin had something wrong with his head. It goes from the brass to the iron. That isn't evolution. It goes from the iron to the clay, and the clay to the dirt. Now that's man. You begin perfect, and you wind up in the sewer. So if a man's an evolutionist, like I said, he has a mental aberration. Who could believe in evolution if they were sane? How can a man believe in evolution and have a used car? I mean, when I say evolution is crazy, I mean any kind of evolution. You want your wife to really prosper, become a beautiful, well-balanced, cultured, kind, sweet woman, just ignore her for 10 years. And she'll just naturally turn out that way. Like blazes, she will. You want to have a fine pussycat, become a beautiful thoroughbred pussycat, throw him out in the street, leave him out there 10 years, and watch him evolve. Folks, there's no such thing as evolution anywhere. It is just a matter of men. It doesn't even exist. It all falls apart. Now, you know, when you began, you were a perfect physical specimen, Mr. Universe. And you were married to the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Universe. And the 2 of you were naked. And you weren't ashamed. And you slept outdoors in a jungle of rose at night with no mosquitoes and no flies and no clothes, and all the animals were your friends, and the temperature was always just right, and there was no sickness, nor sorrow, nor death. You ladies could have had a baby every 9 months, never felt it. No pain in childbirth. Now, how do you get a setup better than that? You don't. So Darwin said you begin at the bottom and come up, you know. Once I was a tadpole when I began to begin, then was a frog with my tail tucked in, and next there was a monkey in a banyan tree, and I'm a doctor with a PhD. And he had to come up from the swamp, you know, Pilgrim's Progress, from the puddle to paradise. In the Bible, you go from paradise to the puddle. So here's this image. The head, that's the mental faculties, that's on top. Now you come down to the feeling, that's the heart. Now you get down to digestion and elimination. You're going down. Now you're locomotion. Now your feet are on the ground. Dust thou art, to dust thou shalt return. He goes backwards.